Hello, and welcome to Pandora Astrology's monthly horoscope for Scorpio. I'm Jamie Kell Miller.
And I'm Julia Mijas. Hello there, Scorpio. I'm going to start off by telling you a little bit about your relationships this month. So, you've got a lot of planetary activity happening in your fifth house. That means it's a social month because the fifth house is a very fun house. It also rules dating. So, if you're single, that's going to be something that really interests you. Because having all of this concentration in the fifth house means that this is a really good month for getting out there and meeting some new people. There's also going to be a new moon on March 10th in this house, and it's sextiling. That means it's making an easy aspect with Uranus in your seventh. So that's connecting fifth and seventh house together. That's very relationshipy. So if you're really interested in starting or making a relationship a little bit more concrete, that new moon just might be the cycle to do it. Uranus has been moving in your seventh house of long-term relationships for a few years now. So you've been dating off type. You've been dating really different types of people. And this new moon, it's going to be no exception. So there might be something kind of on the horizon there. Now, I do want to mention a few things about finance. So on March 12th, Venus is going to enter that fifth house, and she really loves to be in this house. It's the house of her joy, and she's in her exaltation. So Pisces and Venus also works really well together. Now, Venus being a money planet, it's really nice to have her so well placed. It could maybe mean making a little money from a hobby, for example. And if you enjoy a little gambling, I'm not telling you to, bet the farm on anything, or if you do a little financial speculation, more speculative stuff, talk to your financial advisor, but maybe they'll agree that this is a good month for it. Now, the really important dates to keep track of are March 22nd to the 25th. Venus is going to form a nice aspect to the ruler of your second house and the lucky planet Jupiter. So I really feel like that's going to be a wonderful time in the month to move forward with some money matters, maybe to get a little bit of luck in money matters or grow them in some way. So definitely keep track for that date in the month with when it comes to finance, Scorpio.
I want to add that there is this lunar eclipse coming, and it's going to feature Sun in your sixth house, with Moon being eclipsed in your 12th house. Now, the sixth house is a work house, so it has to do with the job, the career, showing up for it. And this is going to kind of pull you in some very different directions. There's so much activity going on in your sixth house that you really find yourself wanting to show up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for work this month, more especially in the second half of the month as those Aries-placed planets start to gather there. But then when this eclipse shows up and the moon appears in your 12th house, it's going to pull you more inward. It's going to make you feel kind of tired, listless, disinterested in showing up for work, maybe even disillusioned about work and kind of in need of a little break. So I think it would be really smart. And because that lunar eclipse happens on March 25th, which is a Monday, you might arrange a mini retreat for yourself on the weekend before this, maybe Sunday the 24th or even the whole weekend, so that by the time Monday the 5th arrives, you can be revitalized. You can have already gotten that sleep that you might be craving. You can get, to spend some time alone or in nature or in some form of retreat or, spa day, go snow camping. It doesn't even matter what it is as long as it's relaxing and it takes you away from the workplace and kind of out of the world where you can just, pull inward more deeply and get some refreshment. Well, that's all for today. If you had fun with this horoscope, please do hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and tell all your friends about us.
You can find our site at pandoraastrology.com to get a reading with one of us and find us on Patreon for workshops and classes. And we'll see you around the cosmos.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.